Last year, gun crime was down, but more younger people are being charged with gun crimes. It's an alarming trend that the NYPD is currently working to reverse.
That's right. And in this week's episode of Street Soldiers, Lisa Evers takes a closer look at what's fueling this spike in teenage shooters and how community leaders are working tirelessly to make the city safer.
There was less gun violence in New York City in 2024, a relief in many communities. But a disturbing trend continued to emerge. Those pulling the trigger are getting younger and younger and are among some of the most violent. It's a groundbreaking strategy to take gang gunmen, often under 21, off the streets. We've had exclusive access into takedowns with the NYPD's Gun Violence Suppression Division in cooperation with the local district attorneys. The police are asking us to put on these bulletproof vests because many of the suspects that they're about to take down today are wanted for violent gun offenses. The NYPD says shooting incidents in the city declined by 7.3% in 2024. That comes on the heels of a double-digit drop in 2023 of 24.7%. The strategy is to focus on violent recidivists.
2 cars, 4 guns. Riddle that house with bullets, with children sleeping inside. Think about that for a second, right? Those 4 guns come back to an additional 17 shootings.
Instead of wide-net gang sweeps, they focus on the small percentage of gang members who are active trigger pullers.
We know that these cases are the most single influential factor that drives down violence, period, bar none. We've seen it over and over again.
The NYPD says the average age of case subjects continues trending downward. In 2023, the average age was 23. In 2024, that dropped to 21. Many were in their teens when they first fired a gun.
There's only a small number of people that commit the larger number of crimes. And if you concentrate on that smaller number of people, you're gonna be more prone to success in terms of bringing in the right person.
Many shooting suspects were easily lured into the criminal lifestyle. That should come as no surprise, says licensed clinical social worker LaShawn Paul.
I think a big part of that is the lack of prevention and then also intervention, right? So if we're seeing this happening over and over, something's not happening to intercede and make sure that these individuals avoid that life.
Brooklyn community leader and sports management executive Tamik Floyd has a mentorship and leadership development program for teen boys called Shooting for Success. His goal is to give them a safe space where they can learn how to make healthy choices and talk about what they're feeling.
They don't know how to deal with trauma. So, you're a 12 or 13, 14-year-old and your best friend gets killed. You don't know how to deal with that. So you internalize that, and what we're taught in our communities is we deal hurt with hurt.
We bring together a great panel to talk about this issue, from the community and mental health aspects to law enforcement's evolving approach, on the next episode of Street Soldiers. I hope you'll join us Friday night at 10:30 right here on Fox 5. I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.